Hello everyone, I hope you all are fine. So let's start learning SQL with DivK Learner. So let's get started. Our today's agenda is select statement. So let's see why do we use select statement and how do we use it. Select statement is basically used in SQL whenever you have a requirement to retrieve or access the data from the database. So here I have mentioned some syntax. You can see here I am using select statement. After that I have mentioned the name of the columns. Here you can write down the column 1, column 2 and so on as per your requirement from particular table name. But sometimes we have a requirement that we don't want to retrieve specific columns. We want to retrieve all table data. In that case, what you can do is you can write asterisk sign here in place of column names. So what asterisk sign will do? Asterisk sign says retrieve all the data from a particular table. This is the simple query where I'm using select statement to retrieve the data. But sometimes we have a requirement to filter the data. Means sometimes client says that I want to retrieve the data on specific condition. So for that, what you have to do, you just have to use the where clause in your select statement. So here you can see select column 1, column 2, and from which table you have to retrieve the data. Here I have mentioned from particular table name, where clause I am using to mention the condition. On the basis of this condition, the data will retrieve from the database and will be displayed on your screen and in a result set format. So whenever you have a requirement to retrieve the data from the database, use select statement. So let's move to SQL Server, SQL Management Studio. I will show you how you can use the select statement in SQL. Click on New Query. I have already created employee table, so I will display the record of employee table. So write down select star from employee. So like this, you can retrieve all the data from the database, or you can say all data from a specific table of a database. Now, I have a requirement that I want to retrieve only employee ID and the employee names. So for that, what I have to do is select employee ID, comma, employee name from employee table. So you can see this is the result set where I am showing or displaying all the data of my table using the first query, select star from employee. Using the second query, select employee ID and the employee name from a table employee. So this is the result set of a second query. Here it is showing all the employee ID along with their names. You can use some operators also along with the select statements in the where clause. Now I will show you how you can use the where clause first of all. So let's say I want to retrieve the data, or I want to retrieve the names of those employees whose age is greater than 25. So from employee where M age is greater than 25. So you can see these are the records of the employees who is having age greater than 25. So like this you can retrieve the data from the table using some operators and where clause if you have some conditions. Like if you want to filter your data, you can use the where clause in your queries. So thank you everyone. I hope you learned something from our videos. Thank you. Bye.